that we're going to refund some people as well. So I had to just really say these things to keep him happy, rather than overstress myself thinking, what am I going to do the next day when people show up? But we didn't refund people. People still turn up and they managed to get in. So if I stress myself the day before thinking, oh, what am I going to do, and just panic and do something really stupid, this was someone that was just saying whatever he wants to say because he was in a position of power, but he was not really going to carry on with it. So sometimes, like I would say, you're going to get it hard. Like when there are people that just don't want to see you win. There are people that are scared of what you're doing for no reason. And they are in a position of power, and they either are employed by the government, organizations, not to be like that, but it's just they take their negative habits into their workspace and it can affect you. But you need to now understand that these things are part of your journey as an entrepreneur. You're going to face it. You're going to get people that will say yes to you, and then the day they'll say no, or they wouldn't even pick up your phone calls. You just have to know the times that you're in. Like these things are meant to happen for me to have a story to tell. So then we always look at the better side of things or the future, and you can say, I can look back at these things and say, I overcame it. So that's how I look at things now.
So what set of skills do you think are necessary to regularly manage a business?
I think your budgeting skills is very important. It's good to be within budget and know how to manage money. It's also important to have good communication skills, to win people over, to close deals, to present yourself well. So I feel like good budgeting skills is very important, and also good communication skills, yeah.
Are there any skills that you felt you had to develop to manage your business?
Some of the skills, well, it came to me the hard way. I had to learn, again, with people management. If a lot of people are out of nowhere saying they want to be a part of what you do, you need to now learn how to deal with them. So people management is something I had to learn by myself. I would say the things that I couldn't do, I assigned them to other people that are very good at doing it. So I'll say people management for now, yeah.
In what areas of your business do you think you constantly have to negotiate? And can you give us any example?
Cost, venue costs, equipment hire, service providers. I feel like I'm the best negotiator. I always will try to beat the price, because I feel like everyone gives you a quote knowing that you're going to bargain anyways. And with things like that, it's not like Tesco's when if it's £7, it's £7. When someone says, I'm going to charge you £7 to use this venue, they're probably thinking it's because you're going to ask for a reduction. So if you don't ask for a reduction, you might not get it. So for every quote that I get, I just sometimes use the charity option, or say we're doing a lot for young people. This project or this campaign is going to inspire a lot of people. It's going to give a lot of people content for their portfolios. So if you can look into giving us like a little percentage of that, will go so much into our production or our marketing, and we'll appreciate that. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But for the most part, I have to negotiate with a lot of cost, especially from venues.
So you talked about you gave us an example about your negotiating experience. What advice would you give to a new entrepreneur who wants people to buy into their idea?
Always focus on the quality of the idea. When you have a good product, you don't need to do over marketing of it. It's just like an artist. If your song is good, people are going to tell their friends about it. Radios are going to pick it up. People are going to play in their cars. You don't even have to market it. People will circulate it for you. You have to focus on the products that you're selling. If the song you're putting out is rubbish, your label will have to spend thousands to market the song. It's the same with your idea. If the idea you're putting out to the universe is not, I wouldn't like to say rubbish, if it's not good enough, you have to spend all the money you have or you've generated to push this idea, or to push this product, or to push this service. But if you focus on building the quality of that product or service or idea, then you wouldn't have to try to win people out, because good things sell themselves.
What obstacles have you overcome to meet your targets in relation to communicating, listening, and negotiating?
In terms of communication, I used to take offense with people that didn't respond to my emails, but then I realized that sometimes they're either not interested or someone else handles their emails. So I found out that later in life, and I realized that you can get people's attention through different ways, especially with LinkedIn. If I'm looking to get someone's attention that's going to be beneficial for my campaign, I always look at who I'm mutual friends with. I check if they got social media as well, in terms of Instagram, maybe Facebook, Twitter, and I'll see who we have in common, and always speak to the mutual person first. What type of person are they? What's the best way to contact them? Are you looking to speak to them anytime soon? Can you intro us? The mutual friend policy always works, because then they already speak to the person that you're trying to contact, already know them, and because you know them as well, they can now put in a good word for you, as opposed to you directly contacting people.
Well, good news is there's only 3 questions left.
Right. Oh, okay.
Which is quite good.
Very interesting stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I can see.
Yep.
What kind of leader would you describe yourself as?
I'll say I'm a visionary. I like to foresee the future. I like to think I have an idea of what things can become. I like to think I have an idea of what people can become. So based on people's skills, based on the model of a business, I can tell where this can go and the right type of people to deal with presently for us to get to where we're going to.
So what aspirations do you have in regards to being a leader?
I want to be a great person first, and then second, I want to do great things, and thirdly, I want to do it with great people. So I look out for people that are out there to do greatness. So if you want to be a part of us, and and if you're inspired by mediocrity or things that are substandard, then we might not be the best pair of people to work together. So I'll kind of look into things, or look into people that are looking to change the world, or have these crazy ideas that say, you know what, this has never been done before, let's do this, or this is the right way of doing things, it's going to change the way people see this. That's the type of people that I like to work with.